All right, let's take this out. The soups. Nice to hear all the soups that we have. We have clam chowder, we have butternut squash, and then we have chili. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now is warm up the chili, warm up the butternut squash, and warm up the clam chowder. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to get some pots. And I like to use these big pots for this just because you put a lot of soup in there. You can fit a lot of soup in it. But we sell a lot of chili, so I am going to do a good bit of chili just because this is our most popular soup at the country club by far. And then we're going to take the old chili and we're going to put it on top of the new chili. You always want the oldest on top first and the newest at the bottom. And chili is a very thick soup, so I always like to add a little bit of water. This is going to help prevent it from sticking. I'll stir that around. Right. Like I said, with a lot of these soups, when they sit, they're going to get thicker in the fridge. So you wanna always put water in it because if you don't, like I said, it'll burn. So I'll stir that really good. This is another soup, as you guys can see, very thick. So you're gonna have to put a lot of water or cream to add to it. Same as the chili. Gonna add some water to this so that it doesn't burn. Especially like butternut squash is a very smooth soup, so you're gonna want to add some water to this because it will burn super quickly. Plastic off. So, same thing. Putting the soup in the pot and a little bit of water. As you can see, the chili's already boiling. You just want to make sure Stir that around so it doesn't stick. Damn, it smells hot. Damn, it smells hot. You get a towel. Hold on. We keep all our towels right here. This hidden drawer. Yeah, stir that around. All right, so we got pork sausage, chicken sausage, waffle mix, and the butter roller for the bread. So we're gonna go ahead and heat all these up. I usually heat these up on the Tri-Grill first, and then I'll transfer this to the oven. That way it gets more of a fully covered warming cycle. Waffle mix, we're gonna go ahead and put that on ice, and then also we're gonna put this on the Tri-Grill as well. Boom. Waffle maker. Go ahead and warm that up. Now, when you pour these soups, it's tricky because you don't want to get a lot of spillage. So you got to lift it and go really fast. Just like that. And take the spoon, scrape the rest out. As you can see, we stirred it, but it's still stuck pretty good. So I'm going to put some soap water in it. Fill that up, make sure you cover the whole bottom. And then we're just gonna let that sit for about 30 minutes. Take this soup, move it over here. I think the chowder too, I wanna add a little bit more chowder just because this isn't that much. We don't usually sell a lot of it, but still, sometimes people come in and like they're in a mood and they wanna get a different soup. So always wanna make sure you have enough of that. All right, I'll go ahead with the butternut squash. Same thing. Just gonna pull this all at once. So up, just like that. Just scrape all the sides. Trying to this clam chowder is about ready. I'll stir it a little bit. So no one that likes to stick a lot. Right. Bang, just like that. Damn, smelled a little bit. It's all right. Part of the game. Take this. On the flat top. That's what we're gonna sit the sausage on. And I think I'm gonna make a little bit more pork sausage just because we do sell a lot of that. I only have about 5 of them. Wrap these soups up so they don't get cold or that it maintains the heat. So you're gonna wrap it in plastic wrap. Like that. Wrap it tight on the corners. Just gonna sit it in the well. Just like that. Take it. Wrap it. Boom. Just like that. Just hold that back. All right. Boom. All right. Get this bacon. Know what this is. We should do 2 trays. Maybe I should do 3. I feel like 2's not gonna be enough. Maybe 2 might be enough, but it could not be enough too. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Damn. All right.
That's gone.
Yeah, man. The POV, the money shots.
That's pretty cool.
It was like 35, 40. I mean, they have like, cheaper ones, but they advised me on the cheaper ones that my phone could fall. So I was like, well, yeah, it's my phone, it's my other phone. But obviously with cooking, that's not something we want to happen. So, all right, so now I'm gonna make oatmeal. All right. A little bit of Quakers. Sometimes they order a lot of it. Sometimes they don't order it all. So I'm always conflicted on how much I should make. But I always just make a lot because I'd rather be safe than sorry. All right, so I'm gonna make some more sausages just because, like I said, I don't have that many and I'm not gonna take the chance just in case we run out. So we're just gonna do a couple of these, not too crazy with it. All right. Debating on whether we should make more hash browns. These hash browns are from 2 days ago. We typically make them fresh every day, but sometimes if we don't sell a lot, we'll keep them for like a day. But it really depends on how moisturized they are. I mean, these aren't too bad. These are still like fairly decent, but these are still fairly decent, but I don't know. I might make some new ones. All right, so I got the sausage in. I'm going to do a timer for maybe 12 minutes. I'll let that run. All right, so I think I am going to make some hash browns. Sometimes the members at the country club do complain when the food is not so fresh, and they are spending a lot of money to be here right now. So you want to make sure that the food is always really fresh. So we're going to go down with a layer of oil. And then gonna spread it out, spatula. Gonna assure that the hash browns don't stick. We're gonna get every corner, every edge. Gonna go on with a scoop. Level it out. A little bit more than that. Just like that. Now, boom, just like that. And I'm gonna do about maybe 6. Yeah, I think we'll do 6 of them. When you're doing these, you don't want to put the hash browns too close together. Just like that. And we're going to flatten them with the spatula. Just like that. We add the butter. This is the secret ingredient to hash browns. This is what makes the hash browns stick together and form. So you want to make sure that you're hitting every corner with the butter and make sure that it's going all the way through to the other side. And once it starts cooking, it's going to sear and make that crispy layer of crust for the hash browns. This is essentially what makes a hash brown, really a hash brown, what makes a hash brown crispy. So I'm going to do a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too crazy with it, just a little bit. Just to give the hash brown a little bit of texture. Gonna let those sit for probably about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, and then we're gonna turn it to the other side. All right, now while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more biscuits because I only have about 5 biscuits and we're probably gonna need more. So the biscuits are in the freezer. Turn the light on. Get the keys. Unlock the freezer. That's the right one. Bangers. Out of the way. Just like that. Damn shits. Sometimes the door's frozen shut. There we go. And like I said, I'm only gonna do about 5. I don't want to overdo it because typically we do biscuits every single day. Let's do 6. We do biscuits every single day, usually. So try not to cook too many at one time. Make sure that closes good. All right. Perfect. Go ahead and put these in the oven. We'll put them in at 350 for about 12 minutes. I want to separate these. I want to make sure that they're separated. All right. So we're going for 13 minutes at 350. Flip these. Look at that. Golden. Exactly what you want right there. That is beautiful. Nice golden crusted hash browns. I only saw them on one side, but I am going to go with another layer of butter, and that's going to help seal the other side in. And we're going to do the same process. We're just going to coat it in butter, and then we're going to let it sit again for another maybe like 2 minutes. I don't like to sear them well on both sides. I usually like to sear one side really good and leave the other one kind of soft. That way, when we're warming it up, we can just put it on here and finish it out on one side. All right, so timer just went off for the sausages. So we're gonna go ahead and take these out. Just like that. Then we're gonna take these and we're gonna put them in some water to keep them hydrated. One of these. Transfer these in here. Ah, that's hot. God damn. All right. A little bit of agua to pass the time. Just like that. We're going to sit it over here. I'm also going to go ahead and take these hash browns off. Ooh, nice. It's like you're running from something. Like, all right. Need to get a rack, actually. We don't have any more racks for this one. Yeah, there is. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Gotta hurry up because they are kind of overcooking. No! Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. Yeah. I think it cooked too much on one side, but it'll be all right. We'll just put it on the cooler side of the grill when we warm it up. Sit that right there and take a look at those. Those are beautiful hash browns. All right, so we got an order. So got a bacon, egg, and cheese. And go ahead and get a knife. Cut this. Like that. The eggs. Go ahead and start warming that up. 2 pieces of bacon. Put these on the cooler side so it can just slowly warm up. For the eggs. All right. This is a sandwich, so you don't need that many eggs. Down there, a little salt and pepper. Just a wee bit. I like to keep this heat fairly low. You don't want to burn the eggs. You want to move it around just like that. Constantly move it. Constantly move it. Just like that. I turn this bacon. Push. I get a press like this. Press the bacon. All right. I'll get some cheese. Put on the egg like this. A little bit of water. And boom. Cover it just like that. You have to be careful with this press because you can easily burn the bacon since it is already cooked. Same as this. Boom. Melted already. I separate it like this. On the flat top, get a scoop of butter. Pour it on top of it. Take the bacon. Fold it. Boom. Up. You want to make sure you stack it. That way it's not busting, from the sides on the sandwich like that. And there we have it. Bacon, egg, and cheese.